Beelink, the company in China, sent me a package, and they sent me an email on the 8th, 2 days ago. Today's the 10th, and that they shipped it, and I got it today. So that is fast. But DHL, they are really, really fast. So this is what it is. I'll show it. I'll open it up and see what we got. Okay, here is the top of the box. It says a Beelink storage. So what this is a media player, plus it is a NAS, a network storage device. And I will get into that a little bit later on what the purpose is. Top of it, GS storage series. The ends are red. Now this is a very heavy little device, but again, it is a network storage device, a NAS. For the specifications, now the name of it is a GS King X. That's the name of it. It is using a Amlogic SoC, system on chip, 922X-8 quad-core ARM Cortex A7 III. It's got an HDMI output up to 75 frames per second at 4K. It's got 4 gigabit of memory and 64 gigabit of storage. Now, one thing about at the bottom, it says the output voltage is 19 volts at 3 amps. So that's almost 60 watts. So this uses two 3.5-inch hard drives internally. So that's what makes it a NAS. So I will show you that later. The packaging is absolutely amazing. Here's what the front cover looks like. That is amazing. Then we open up this little lid here. Here is a manual, user manual. It's pretty in-depth. Installation instructions, card, how to operate dual systems. The thing I'm excited about is it's a NAS, a network area storage device, and so far they have an app created for the Android devices. So I have an Android phone, so using that app, I can transfer all my videos and all my pictures that I've taken on this camera to this NAS. So that is going to make it so simple. So right now I've got about 3 different network storage devices, NAS, and I have to jump through hoops to get all the information from my phone to the NAS for permanent storage. So this is going to make it very simple. So these are very creative what they've come up with. Okay, in this little folder here, you have an 8 gigabyte micro SD card, Core ELEC. So it's natively supported, Core ELEC for dual booting. Here is the remote, very nice remote. Here is the hardware for mounting the hard drives. It will, like I say, it will accept 2 3.5-inch internal hard drives. Fantastic. And this is the power supply. It's pretty hefty, but like again I said, I think it's 19 volts at 3 amps, so that's a pretty hefty power supply. That's it right there. There's the connector on it. Okay, next we have an HDMI cable. And last but not least is the device itself. Okay, let's take the device out. It's got those little ribbons to help pull it out. Okay, this says Beelink GS. Now these are holes, so I'm guessing this is the vent holes, but this thing is hefty. It's heavy metal, machined metal. I forget which kind it is, but it's some kind of a strong alloy. More ventilation. This thing is hefty. And here is where the 2 hard drives go. In here, you can put 2 if you so desire. Here's all the inputs on it. A lot of them. Hi-fi sound. It's got ports for some high fidelity audio equipment. Now, the people that are really audiophiles, they will love this device. But again, this device is a network storage device, a NAS. And right now, they only have the app for the Android phone. And they're working on the one for the Apple, one for the Linux, and also Windows. So any of those devices can transfer any of your media from the internal device there to this storage device. So it makes it very simple. This was very ingenious what they come up with. So there's the front of it. And I guess now I go plug it in and see how it works. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to go take the back off. It takes some pretty small screwdrivers. I'll take the back off and see how it is to put the hard drive in. I removed the 4 screws just using a little Phillips screwdriver. So I removed those 4 screws, and let's pop open the lid. Okay. Just to let you know, again, I got this free of charge, free shipping from Beelink for me to review. Now, they included a 4 terabyte hard drive for it, and they already installed it. So I think it will hold up to 16 terabyte for each drive, for a total of 32 terabytes you could put in here. So this is not a use and throw away device after a year or two. This is a permanent piece of equipment. So it's a regular NAS, and it's also a media player. So it's a combination, but this is exciting. This is a very new device. So it's great. Okay, here it is powered up. And it's got the blue eyes when it's running, and they turn green when it's in standby mode. So this video does not do it justice because the actual lights are dark blue, and this video does not do it justice. So I'll get into the performance in the next video, but this is what it looks like when it's powered up.